Welcome back. COBX Gaming is an emerging brand in the Indian esports industry, and COBX is one of the biggest organizers of esports tournament in India. Last week, COBX Gaming announced about their upcoming tournament, COBX Masters. This is one of the biggest Southeast Asia tournament going to be organized in India. To talk in detail, we are now joined by Mr. Rajdeep Gupta and Mr. Mujahid Rupani, co-founders of COBX Gaming. COBX Gaming is an emerging brand in the Indian esports industry. Please tell us something about your venture.
We are right now only about a year old. We've not been a very long company. We started off last year in March. So officially, we did our first tournament in April last year, which went on till up to mid-May. Yep. So a month-long tournament. That was our first tournament. COBX as a company is completely invested in the esports ecosystem as a whole.
Okay. Just to add, I think we can also say that we are a startup, and what we are trying to create an entire value chain for esports, and what we want to create something for young gamers out here and a platform for them so that they can also think about a career out of esports.
The entire idea was, of course, to build up the community, create a circuit or a methodology where players can constantly have tournaments, etc. available, a way of earning money available where like I've always been saying in all my interviews is I want most stable teams available in India. Right now those 2 or 3 professional teams that exist in India is not enough for us to be going up to the global stage.
COBX has announced the upcoming tournament COBX Masters. Please share some information about this tournament.
COBX Masters is a tournament that's going to be across, the first phase is going to be across 10 cities in India. Each of those 10 cities will have teams competing in there to be crowned the local master. So you'll have a different Bombay Master, Pune Master. The first phase will get these 10 Indian teams into play. In the second phase, we're going to be introducing C teams into the mix, where Indian players and Indian teams will get a chance to compete against C players who are tier 1, what we call tier 1, tier 2 players, global level players, and improve their skill level.
Yeah, to just add to that, I think we are trying to create a local heroes is a key. You can see out of this whole tournament, we want to have a local heroes to come up, and if we plan about, and probably in future, you never know that this whole format can get converted into a IPL kind of format, and that's exactly what we're trying to create out of this.
COBX Gaming is also focused on bringing prime international tournaments to India. Please tell us about your future projects.
We are looking out to host some of the bigger tournaments in India and getting more international team to India and let them play with our local teams. And probably we all want to have India, to put India as a global map, saying that there's a esports company in India who does international events also, and probably in coming years you will see lots of this kind of events happening for a global level.
Indian esports industry has grown exponentially and is heading towards an esports boom. What growth do you see for COBX Gaming in coming years?
What we are trying to build a community right now, and what we are trying to build a local teams, which is the key for us, and ROI or future. I think as a company we are very committed, and I think we already announced certain amount of money to be invested in this field, and we are definitely going for that. And growth wise as a company, we do see lots of very bright future, and since we know the subject very well and we know how to execute it, and our job is to make sure we do the right thing for the community and let the community decide. I can always tell this.
Thanks Mr. Gupta and Mr. Rupani for joining us in the show.